Hello, hello, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn and the Frozen Wilds DLC as we complete the side quests. So, as usual, we will be starting at our base camp at Song's Edge, and our final quest is at Long Notch. And our final quest is a kind of triple quest, and I also strongly recommend, if you start doing the quests, this should be your first one.
You're Aloy, right? My pop, Bergand, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varga, pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or two. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around, an ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's? What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers. Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
A weapon that spits flame, huh? Like this one? I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I think I can manage that. So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark, but the power source isn't even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a stormbird talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
I've got a nice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
This forge fire of yours, what do you need to finish it up?
Like I said, a bellowback snout ought to do it. I'm not picky.
You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that stormbird talon.
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
That thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
So we need parts from a stormbird and a thunderjaw? And you know where to find them?
That's right. It's gonna take some traveling, though. We can find a thunderjaw out in the valley meet, and a stormbird roosts near the free heap. I'll pack and meet you out there. This'll be fun.
Okay.
So this young lady is willing to upgrade our new weapons. So if you have all three of the new weapons, the staff weapons, basically the projectile firers, we can then take care of 3 upgrades. Now all 3 of these are a long way away. They're actually back down in the main part of the map. We need part of a thunderjaw, part of a stormbird, and part of one other animal. I can't actually remember which one it was now. I believe possibly a snapmore. So we're going to skip to the nearest campsite that we can and make our way over to our quarry. We just got to find the thing now. So it looks like there are machines off in the distance, but this looks like a relatively peaceful area. I don't think that our target would be frequenting this area. What are you looking at? Ow! Oh, so you like to hit girls, do you? Oh, that. But this girl hits back and harder. Oh, there's one in the water there having a bit of a swim. Didn't you learn from your mate? Yeah. Stay down. So our target is not too close by from the looks of it. Ah, there we are. So we are looking at the bellowbacks. These are relatively easy to kill. We can hit, there you go, the large shell-like thing on their backs. Then we can destroy them quite easily. They are also surrounded by some of these crab-like machines. Oh, that's a homing, whatever it is. We'll use the bellowback as cover. So, once we have raided the body, we can now return, once we take care of this thing, and tear blast arrows are the best for them. We can return now to our friend all the way back down, or we can continue straight on, which is what I'm going to do, and we're going to collect up all 3 of the items we require. So the stormbird will lead us to this dusty location where we find our young friend.
You know, I kind of missed all this red dust. Well, there's our stormbird. When you're ready, I'll follow up and boom.
So the stormbird awaits. Now I used to really crap my pants when I had to go up against one of these the first time I played through this game. But I also learned quite a lot, and it is no longer the panic fest it used to be, especially with these new weapons. But as usual, when in doubt, kill it with fire. Oh, hello, birdie. We're just going to get rid of you, and then we can retrieve our trophy, or the parts we actually require for our upgrade. Either way, trophy works. So once the oversized chicken has been dealt with, we're going to just ignore everything else, because that looked like a scorcher to me, and they are a little bit tougher to deal with. Oh, it's a snapmore. Well, we know how to deal with you, don't we? Come here, boy. He's a naughty boy. He's also on fire and deceased. There we go. So we can now return to IKEA, or whatever her name was. Ikri, I think it was. Ike. I like IKEA. We're going to call her IKEA. So once we return to her, she will repair or upgrade our staff, or one of our staff weapons, and we can then move on to our final target, which will be the thunderjaw. Again, a formidable machine. When I first played through the game, it took me a very long time to defeat my first one, which was in one of the calderas. I believe it took me about 45 minutes before I ran out of ammunition.
Got that part you need?
Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
Here it is. 1 stormbird talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks. Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varga special now. Take good care of her.
Okay, Varga, let's move on.
You don't want to catch some of that Karja sun? Nah, you're right.
So, 2 upgrades now completed, and we're going to move on from where we are to our 3rd and final target. And once again, there are no campsites or anywhere we can skip to that is relatively close. So we'll get as close as we can, and we're going to have to run the rest of the way. So as I was saying beforehand, the thunderjaw, it was quite a formidable beastie to take down until you have the knack for it. And the knack is, it has 2 shoulder cannons. If you can shoot one of them off and use that, you win.
So, we've got a thunderjaw. I'm ready to do this. On your lead.
So we're going to use the tear blast arrows, and this is where I will highlight just how bad a shot I am at hitting a moving target. And once we locate our thunderjaw, it's actually just off to our left there. So look a little bit more left, bit more, there you go. You see him? Are you not seeing the thunderjaw? He's right there. There you are. Right. So once we have located our thunderjaw, and you can see the 2 large yellow things on its back there, if we can remove one of them, that is a disc launcher, and it's highly powerful and will drop a thunderjaw with about 3 shots. So one of them's off. We're just going to make a beeline for the weapon and hopefully not get killed on the way. So there we go, 1 thunderjaw dealt with very, very quickly and easily. Although I believe the carcass has attracted some attention, we may have to deal with that glint hawk over there. And the best way to deal with them is with fire. Hold still, boyo. Hold still. Ow! Right, have that. So that's the glint hawk dealt with. We're now going to return to IKEA and purchase ourselves our final upgrade.
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through. There. Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
Thanks, Varga. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
Seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
So there we go, the final quest completed. All of our weapons are now fully upgraded, and that is the end of Horizon Zero Dawn. We have completed all of the quests, side quests and DLC. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.